ones, empaths. The weird thing about the narcissist is, right, they do a whole huge smear campaign, maybe. They go through a whole discard, a brutal discard at that. And they drag your name through the mud. They make out they don't want nothing to do with you. You're worthless. They basically try and make you feel that way, you know. And sometimes people can even believe what they're telling them, you know. They devalue you to the point of sometimes some people don't even return back from it. But the weird thing is they do all of this and then they keep tabs on you. You know, the narcissist stalks you once they're gone. They have to keep tabs on you. They keep watch on you like you're a dying prey, you know, and they want to see you withering away and decaying. You know, this is what this is why they keep watching you after the discard. They want to see what you're doing. They want to try work out your thought process. And some of you in the comment section will say, oh, there's no way they're watching me. There's no way they're watching me. That's what I thought as well. I thought the same thing as well. You know, I thought, whoa, they've disappeared. They're not watching me. Later on did I realize that they'd installed hacking device in my phone. So they were watching everything I was doing on my phone post-discard. And this is what they're like. They will religiously keep tabs on you. It will be part of their everyday routine. Morning, noon, night. They'll keep tabs on you. That's why I would say, if you have been with a narcissist, trying to get forensic science or police to try and have a look at your phone to see if it's hacked is a nightmare. They don't listen. I'd say the best thing is to do is reset, restart, get a new phone, new SIM card, new number, and start fresh, because a lot of these narcissists do use hacking software, and it's not really talked about in the narcissistic community that much, but they do often do this. Telltale signs are your battery draining really quick, or your phone being really hot, or apps installed on your device that you haven't installed. If they can actually maneuver your phone from the point where they are, so they can actually maneuver they can maneuver your phone and you'll see it on your screen. That's what I saw happening on my phone. That's how I knew. So they made themselves know that I know, you know, they made it obvious. And also messages were deleted from my phone, and I had an old phone, a really old basic phone, and there was actually just a space. So when you scrolled through your inbox on the messages, there was just a blank space where the message had been. It still registered as if it was there, but it was blank. And this is what they've done. So they will keep tabs on you. I'm not saying all of the narcissists that you're dealing with have done this to you, but it happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to someone else that's watching this video as well. They'll also keep tabs on you on your social media. They'll make false accounts. They'll talk to you through false accounts. And they basically just want to figure out how your mind state is, how you're coping with the breakup. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But they have to stalk. They need to stalk. It's in their DNA. They have to stalk you after that you've gone through a discard. They need to keep tabs on you. They have to keep tabs on you for them to survive. They can't function without knowing what you're doing. They need to know what you're doing. They have to know what you're doing. They're weirdos. And this is what makes no sense, is that they've made out to the whole world and everyone that they want nothing to do with you. Yet, at 2 a.m. in the morning, they're secretly messaging you off a fake profile, or doing something, viewing your stories, or doing whatever. I'm not that well versed on social media, but whatever, they'll do some weird stuff, and they might even have a new supply around them at these times. And that's why you'll notice things happening at weird times of the morning, stuff like that, because they want to keep tabs on you, or they just want to provoke you. They want to keep tabs on you. They want to let you know that they're still watching you, and they get a thrill off knowing that you know that they're watching you. Yet the whole world thinks you're the bad egg. The whole world thinks you're the bad one. You might have gone through a smear campaign. As I said, I nearly resulted in jail through the smear campaign. Some fellow commenters have mentioned they've gone through this with their narcissist. They've actually ended up in prison. This is what the narcissist does through reactive abuse as well. A lot of the time, there's many people that have been put into psych wards or mental institutions or prison through reactive abuse from dealing with the narcissist. And I'm not saying all people in prison or psych wards or mental institutions are dealt with narcissists, but I'm saying there are a percentage of people in there that have dealt with narcissists and found themselves in there. And I don't know if they've woken up to the fact they were dealing with a narcissist. Maybe they know the truth in their heart of hearts, but it's crazy, man, what the narcissist does. And, you know, you can report this to police, you can report this to, and they don't do anything about it. This is the thing. Cyber stalking isn't really taken as a crime. It is a crime because so much of our personal information is on the internet these days, on social media, and it's like part of our life, right? And yet, when you try and report cyber stalking or cyber harassment to the authorities, they don't do nothing about it, and it's like they need an individual. They need to give them a bad guy to chase after. They'll chase after the bad guy, but when it's involving computers and stuff like that, they tell you to consult a forensic scientist. And forensic scientists are very expensive, and sometimes they can't even locate the IP address because a lot of these narcissists are clever. They know how to bounce their IP address so it shows as if, I don't know, they're in New Zealand when really they're in LA or whatever, you know. It's crazy what they do. But you got to realize they always felt less than you through the relationship, through the time you were with them. Whether this is a romantic or ex-friend or associate, they've always felt less than you. And they needed to do this whole smear campaign, whole messing with your head stuff, to try and make themselves feel better than you, to try and make themselves feel bigger and better. But deep down, they know in the core of their being, they're less than you. And that's what you need to play on. You need to, basically, if they're reaching out with fake profiles, you can call them out on it, or you can ignore it. It's one of the two options, right? But I would say, if you are calling them out, don't speak to them as if you're speaking to your spouse or your friend or your associate. Speak to them as if you're talking to a devil, and put them in their place. Speak in short statements. Tell them about themselves. You know, if if they're reaching out doing that stuff, tell them about themselves. Try and, I would say, privatize your socials for a period of time. I know sometimes it might be business related, your social media might be business related or stuff like that, but if it's getting too much where they're harassing you to the point, I went ghost off with no social media at all for a period of time. Like, my resurfacing was when I come back on doing YouTube. Before that, I didn't use no social media at all for a number of years, because every time I was on social media apps or dating sites or whatever, I was being harassed by the narcissist. And I've even been contacted by them on YouTube, and this is 6 years ago. They're weirdos. They want to keep tabs on you. They want to know. They want to check your temperament. These are all subtle hoovers of checking your temperament. So what I would say is try to cut them out as best you can, and know that you're not alone and you're not going crazy, and other people have gone through this experience just like you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I have the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. If you want to check that out, the link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.